month of May, when Marylands are playing, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Now is the month of May, when Marylands are playing, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Each vintage body lies upon the green grass, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Each with his body lies upon the green grass, fa la 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 la. The spring glad all in gladness, not laugh at winter sadness, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. The spring glad all in gladness, not laugh at winter sadness, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. And to the bumper sound, the lips spread on the ground, la 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 la. And to the bumper sound, the lips spread on the ground, la 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 la. Now is the month of May, when Marylands are playing, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Now is the month of May, when Marylands are playing, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Each with his body lies upon the green grass, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Each with his body lies upon the green grass, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. The spring glad all in gladness, not laugh at winter sadness, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. The spring glad all in gladness, not laugh at winter sadness, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. And to the bagpipe sound, the lips spread on the ground, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. And to the bagpipe sound, the lips spread on the ground, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la.
Kanċillier, Professor David Attard, Rettur, Professor Alfred Vella, Pro-Rettur, Professor Joseph Cacciattolo, Sinjuri. Merħba għal din iċ-ċerimonja ta' gradwazzjoni il-ħames waħda minn sensiela ta' 25 ċerimonja fil-livell ta' postgraduate. Huwa ta' sodisfazzjon għall-Università ta' Malta li nħabbru li se jirgradwaw aktar minn 2600 student f'din is-sessjoni ta' gradwazzjonijiet għas-snin 2020, 21 u 22. Fosthom hemm 113 dottorat li minnhom 88 huma dottorati ta' riċerka fuq sma varji. Nibdew iċ-ċerimonja billi nistieden il-Dr. Josette Caruana mill-Fakultà tal-Ekonomija, il-Management u l-Accountancy biex tindirizzana. Dr. Caruana.
Good afternoon, Chancellor, Rector, Prorector, Dean and colleagues, graduates and guests. Graduation ceremonies are very happy events. We are here today to celebrate your achievement and the beginning of a new chapter. A little belated, but still a joyous occasion, during which I would like to talk about resilience, a fundamental characteristic embedded in human nature, a characteristic that has proved crucial in our handling of the pandemic and which hopefully shall have a prominent role in our climate change trials. It may come as a surprise to most of you, should I say that biology was my favorite subject at school. Growing up with books by Richard Dawkins and the like, enjoying a prominent place in the living room obviously rubs off, igniting a curiosity which I still hold right to this day. The wonders of nature and what they teach us are fantastic and exciting. Dawkins calls them the magic of reality, with no hocus pocus, just science. The underlying theme of this natural magic is resilience, the struggle of all living organisms for survival, facing the challenges and bouncing back by adapting to them in a way that you end up stronger, always changing for the better whatever life throws at you. Also important is the fact that the knowledge gained during these trials is ingrained in our genes, and it is passed on from one generation to the next, another ingredient for the survival of the species. The COVID-19 pandemic is one such challenge that humanity is facing. Hopefully, we have reached the stage of phasing out this threat. Underlying our achievement is the flexibility we have demonstrated in our approach towards life and work practices by using technological tools to deal with the situation. We have succeeded to find solutions that can be helpful not only for this challenge, but for the future and whatever it may bring. Let us not forget our experiences and the lessons learned so that we are stronger, more than ever, resilient in the new normal. The year 2020 proved to be an upheaval indeed, and you, graduates of 2020, found yourselves right there in the eye of the storm. You found yourselves having to face additional challenges in the midst of researching for your dissertation, which is perhaps the more demanding stage of your university studies. Nevertheless, you all demonstrated the strength of your survival instinct, your resilience, and you managed very well indeed, overcoming the difficulties that arose. The main ingredient of your success is your ability to be flexible and adapt to the shifting circumstances, searching for the best solution when there was no predetermined model that you could follow. The accountancy profession needs members with the qualities that you have demonstrated, reacting positively in times of uncertainty, overcoming the challenges in order to reduce the risks of crisis. The readiness to be flexible is a desirable characteristic that benefits the accountancy profession. Professional associations are highly organized communities that play an important role in theorizing change. They rely on their ideas and practices that, due to the density of their adoption, have gained cognitive legitimacy and have become taken for granted as the natural solution. Accountants are esteemed for their rigor and self-discipline. They are renowned for their heavily regulated practices and for abiding with set standards. Their services are relied upon by large and small investors alike, and they provide important tools also for successful management and proper administration of businesses. Various theorists have noted the legitimating capabilities of accounting. Organizations are driven to accept prevailing accounting practices that are deemed to be rational, often without questioning their usefulness, just to increase their legitimacy and enhance their prospects of survival. The accountancy profession should be careful that it does not fall into the trap of presenting its accounting and financial reporting as an attaché case of quasi-objects that represent a solution to all problems. Especially when venturing beyond the commercial world, into, for example, non-profit organizations, voluntary institutions, public sector entities, and public administration. The context of such bodies is very much different from that of business and industry. The business of such organizations is not business at all, and what is good for the goose may not be so relevant for the gander. What I am trying to say is that the accountancy profession should be ready to be more flexible with its proposals and reflectively adapt to the context of the client, or perhaps be more revolutionary in its suggestions, breaking through the iron cage of its inherited practices and propose new ways of doing things, new ways that are suitable to face challenges and overcome them. Even the accountancy profession has to be ready to change in order to remain resilient. And this is where research takes the center stage. Research that combines academic rigor with practice, just like our graduates here today have managed to do so well. Besides the pandemic, climate change is another wicked problem that we face around the globe. Hopefully, our efforts to make friends with the Earth and rectify our mistakes will prove the resilience of human nature also in this urgent matter. It is acknowledged that overcoming this threat requires every individual to do his/her bit. In the meantime, it is encouraging to see the involvement of international institutions, national authorities and professions in this endeavor. The accountancy profession is also demonstrating a keen interest in this global problem. Fingers crossed that the result of this interest is not just the introduction of a new reporting fad. Perhaps professional studies should include educational material that enhances awareness about environmental issues and other pressing global problems like hunger and discrimination. An awareness that encourages research on what our profession can actually do about such problems. Education on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals needs to be more pervasive so that the coming generations are more aware and can be more effective than we have proved to be so far. Needless to say, the accountancy profession would not be successful doing this alone. The most effective research is interdisciplinary, where various bodies of knowledge get together to tackle a common theme, all pulling the same rope to achieve an important objective. Imagine the wealth of knowledge that could be tapped into when combining accountants with economists, statisticians, IT professionals, and scientists. To conclude, we can ponder on the fact that over time, crises have put the spotlight on the relevance of accounting and financial management systems. When reports lack the required information to warn us about our vulnerabilities and the risks that we operate in, this is when we realize how these systems influence our lives. Systems focusing on minimizing inputs and maximizing outputs may not always encourage us to prepare for the unexpected. Systems need to be flexible to embrace sudden innovation and radical transformation which may be needed to face unforeseen and disturbing challenges. And systems include people. The lessons learned from the pandemic already show that we can be resilient, and we should nurture this characteristic in both our personal and professional lives. What exciting times await you, our future professionals. I am proud of my small contribution to pass on knowledge and help cultivate skills in younger generations so that they may be better equipped to face challenges. Making you more resilient, that was the purpose of the short time spent with you, dear graduates, because you are the promise of our future, of our survival, not only as accountancy professionals, but also as human beings. Thank you, and the best of luck to you all.
Nistidinkom tisimgħu l-indirizz tar-rappreżentanta tal-gradwati, is-Sinjura Therese Borg, li se tingħata l-grad ta' Master in Accountancy. Is-Sinjura Therese Borg.
Chancellor, Rector, Pro-Rectors, members of Council and Senate, members of the academic body, members of the university administration, proud parents, spouses, loved ones, and above all, graduates. I feel honored and proud to be standing here this evening on behalf of my class. Needless to say, it's about time. Although we graduated over 2 years ago, it never felt like it happened. But finally, our official day is here. We close yet another chapter of our lives and bombard our Facebook and Instagram pages with that typical standard toga photo. As you may already know, the Department of Accountancy is the largest department, faculty of Economics, Management, and Accountancy. We embarked our university journey together as a massive group, and I'm not lying when I tell you that I did not manage to get to know each and every one of my peers in the first 3 years. However, as we continued our studies to read the Masters in Accountancy, our class went from 300 students to 100, and that brought with it the sense of community we have here today. What brought us closer, you may ask? I personally think it's our common goal to climb the ladder of success, to be here. The time we spent during our Bachelors of Commerce graduation celebrations, and the numerous group presentations we had to work on during this course. We faced many challenges during this journey. Apart from the endless hours of studying, commitment, and sacrifice, our biggest challenge was the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. I honestly consider our class of 2020 lucky to have had the majority of its university experience on campus, and for only being away during the final stage of our course, where we had to focus more on our research-based dissertation. Of course, this unfortunate time was not easy for us students, academics, or the world in general, as we encountered and overcame many obstacles that arose due to COVID-19. We went through a whirlwind of emotions, or better known as writing our dissertations. The challenges it brought with it made the sense of pride and satisfaction even greater when we submitted our thesis and contributed to a great chain of information. In fact, our smiles today still reflects this. As we move forward, our journey continues, and we enter into the working world to obtain our warrant to practice as a certified public accountant in Malta. Being part of this world made me realize that whilst putting all tea into practice, there is still much more knowledge to grasp. During our time here, many of us were lucky enough to have met lecturers and professors who guided and inspired us to be a better version of ourselves. They dedicated their time and were committed to educating the next generation. Each lecturer's way of teaching left an impact on us in various ways. The university has equipped us with the necessary tools to become the effective accountancy professional that are ready to contribute to the accountancy profession, to serve as the public interest, and to lead today and tomorrow's businesses. Today, as we put on this our tear to esteem this occasion, we ought to pat ourselves on the back for achieving what initially seemed as a dream when we set foot on campus. How lost, confused, and excited we were as we went through quads to seek our KSU freshers packs, going through various information stalls, and thinking to ourselves that this day would be so far away, or at times even unachievable. For a few of us, the university experience did not stop with a simple signature on a lecture attendance sheet. It went beyond, to the participation in several student organizations. These organizations have managed to enhance our life on campus in the most creative of ways, even if not all students were not directly involved. In this regard, I owe my many thanks to ASCS, the Association of Students of Commercial Studies, which is an organization that, together with FEMA, helps represent the commerce students. I, myself, started off as a subcommittee member, and ended my 3-year experience as president within this organization. An organization which does not only provide student support by resolving complaints, issuing past papers, and other relevant information, but also provide unique experiences such as industry visits, job opportunities, and business trips, like the ones we had in New York and Washington. In some way or another, this organization had brought me closer to my classmates and faculty, and helped me build a bridge between them, and to serve as a catalyst to promote and enhance the student professional presence and image to the awareness in our society. This experience helped me grow personally and professionally, so much so that my participation in student organizations did not stop here. During my last year at university, I also joined the Erasmus Student Network. I am grateful to have had the opportunity to work for these organizations, as they were a strong part of my journey. Memories remain, all coupled up with stress, ample amounts of caffeine, our academic aspiration and the strive to accomplishment, activism, and above all, friendships and relationships formed. As a class, I believe we were always there for each other, especially in time of need. It wasn't the first time I had to ask one of my classmates to lend me some notes for classes I missed out on. And as already mentioned, participating in group assignments made us grow closer. In fact, I still remember the time spent sorting our initial groups and creating various group chats to meet up and to organize ourselves as a team. A single speech will not fully sum up these past few years at the University of Malta. I am fortunate to have formed a part of this community. I would like to extend my appreciation to all academic members of staff and to convey our sentiment of gratitude to all our parents, friends, and loved ones for their unconditional support that they gave us. Today, most of us have moved on to the next phase of our lives, whether that's work life, pursuing different studies, venture into a new career, moving abroad, getting married, or just enjoying a well-deserved rest. Let us not forget that what seemed impossible for us up until a few years ago has now become a reality, a mindset that I hope all of us adopt as we move towards our new ventures. Congratulations to Master in Accountancy and Executive Master of Business Administration Class of 2020.
loti ta' gradi ta' master fil-Fakultà tal-Ekonomija, il-Management u l-Accountancy. Master in Accountancy. Preklarissimi kandidati, plaquieta auctoritatibus universitati moderande perfectis, dinios vos declarare, qui laurea insignibus decoremini. Sponsor, Dr. Manuel Said.
Tum in conspectum, magnifica rector, adducimus os lectissimus candidatos omnibus laurea insignibus, more institutoque maiorum a te honestandos, qui a consillaris et senatoribus uius universitatis dignissimi presentati. Te mox rogabunt ut tibi attributa potestate, eos magistros renunties atque innesu modi, censu cooptatus adscripscosque nomines atqui edicas.
Enrica Maria De Bono. Enrica Maria De Bono ġiet l-ewwel fil-kors tagħha.
Utitaque Deus exoratus vertat bene nobis attributa auctoritate te magistram eo iure censeri et esse quo optimo sunt creati alii edicimus et pronunciamus tibique omnibus honoribus cum laurea conjunctis fruendi et utendi facultatem facimus. Cape iam collatie tibi dignitatis ornamenta, et quid illa instituto maiorum portendant intellege. Gesta sic toga manc, ut norint omnes te in magistrarum collegium allecta messe. Sit tibi liberalis pileus hic, veluti ornamentum laureum, quod donabantur post certamen victores, quanto pere vero tede dignitate adepta, in totius academici cetus nomine gratulemur, gestetur tibi hic noster amplexus.
Gerard Abela. Julian Abela. Martina Abela. René Chris Abela. Lisa Apap. Kurt Aquilina. In absentia, Christopher Attard. Claire Attard. Kirsty Asha. Maria Azzopardi. Corinne Baldacchino. Elaine Balzan. Claude Bartolo. Denise Bartolo. Pamela Bezzina. Claudia Bigeni. Abigail Bonello. Leanne Bonello. Beverly Bonici. Cherise Borch. In absentia, Elaine Borch. Hayden Borch. Janice Borch. Keith Borch. Therese Borch. Manuela Bugeya. Raissa Buttigieg. Rachel Kalleja. Joseph Camilleri. Kaya Camilleri. Shannon Camilleri. Carl Karabot. Yanika Caruana. Maria Giulia Cicala. Michela Conti. Kurt Kraus. In absentia, Mireille Kutayer. Doriana De Bono Camilleri. Erlene Maria Demek. Jamie Demek. Janice Duca. Ian Dweven Voerden. Elaine Farrugia. Diana Farrugia. Kelly Farrugia. Luana Fiteni. Chantel Formosa. In absentia, Mikhail Francalanza. Kerin Gafa. Christina Ann Galia. Daniel Galia. Matthew Galia. Naomi Gauci. Kimberly Gerada. In absentia, Brian Gregg. Janika Guzman. Chantal Manjon. Matthias Manjon. In absentia, Miguel Mazzitelli. Se nieqfu għal ftit minuti mill-loti ta' ċertifikati biex nisimgħu l-istudenti tal-ewwel sena fi ħdan l-Iskola tal-Arti Performattiva.
Swing, oh sweet chariot.
Inkomplu bloti ta' ċertifikati. Daniel Merċieqa. Zach Merċieqa. Jeremy Merċieqa Abela. John Mikallef. Noel Mikallef. Tahima Mikallef. Daniel Mifsud. Dorian Mifsud. Lara Mifsud. Michele Mifsud. Christine Mitzi. Luca Mitzi. Nicole Sacco. Neville Saliba. Paul Saliba. Ryan Sant. Jake Sherry Saker. Andrea Shiberas. Karen Shiberas. Dylan Joseph Serracino. In absentia, Edward Hector Spiteri. Kimberly Spiteri. Kurt Sultana. In absentia, Rachel Tonna. Kieran Steve Vassallo. Nicole Vassallo. Sharon Vassallo. Maria Dolores Vella. Bernice Zara. Luke Zamit. Sheldon Zammit. Executive Master of Business Administration. Preklarissimi kandidati. Plakwit autoritatibus universitati moderande prefectis, dinios vos declarare, qui laurea insignibus decoremini. Sponsor Dr. Emmanuel Said.
Tuum in conspectum, magnifice rector, adducimus os lectissimus candidatos omnibus laurea insignibus. More instituque maiorum a te honestandos, qui a consillaris et senatoribus uius universitatis dignissimi presentati. Te, mox rogabunt, ut tibi attributa potestate, eos magistros renunties atque in esum modi, censu cuptatis adscripscoptue, nomines atque edicas.
Mirna Azzopardi. Mirna Azzopardi ġiet l-ewwel fil-kors tagħha.
Utitaque Deus, exoratus vertat bene, nobis attributa auctoritate, te, magistram eo iure censeri, et esse quo optimo sunt creati, ali edicimus et pronunciamus, tibique omnibus honoribus, cum laurea conjunctis, fruendi et utendi facultatem facimus. Capeiam collatie tibi dignitatis ornamenta, et quid illa instituto maiorum portendant intellege. Gesta sic togam anc, ut norint omnes te in magistrarum collegium allecta messe. Sit tibi liberalis pileus hic, veluti ornamentum, laureum quo donabantur post certamen victores. Quanto pere vero te de dignitate adepta in totus academici cetus nomine gratulemur, gestetur tibi hic noster amplexus.
Matthew Ajus. Denise Azzopardi. Maureen Azzopardi. In absentia, David Baldacchini. Romina Bongailas. Isabel Bonici. Martes Borda. In absentia, Andre Caruana, Jane Caruana u Roderick Caruana. Christian Kurmi. Janice Marie Elul. Joseph Elul. Anna Fardell. In absentia, Farnas Foruzani. Alison Galia. Jake Gregg. Sandra Gregg. Elaine Hauser. Matthew Malia. Janine Ann McAuliffe. Malcolm McAuliffe. In absentia, Marco McAuliffe. Andre Parnis. Angela Maria Psaila. Pierre Samut. Jake Christopher Schkembri. In absentia, Ruben Schkembri. Jonathan Shiberras. Christian Schwira. Issa nitlob il-gradwati l-ġodda iqumu bil-wieqfa biex flimkien ngħidu l-affermazzjoni. Jiena nilqa l-unuri u l-privileġġi mogħtija lili llum. Jiena inwiegħed li nħaddimhom b'responsabbiltà għas-servizz tas-soċjetà u li nagħmel hekk skont il-liġi u l-Kostituzzjoni ta' Malta. U fil-waqt li jien membru tal-Korp Akademiku tal-Università ta' Malta, nagħti kelma sieħa li nimxi dejjem skont il-liġijiet u regolamenti tagħha. F'isem l-Università nifraħ li gradwati l-ġodda u l-familji tagħkom f'din l-okkażjoni. Prosit. Inqumu bil-wieqfa għall-innu Malti. Nitlobkom tibqgħu bil-wieqfa sakemm joħorġu l-kanċillier, ir-rettur, il-prorettur u l-korp akademiku.